Prior to you claiming sanctuary and moving into the church, what did your sort of day-to-day life look like?
Most of my day, I always go out early. It's the way that I do something, that when I don't get anything to do, something I do. I teach people sometimes, and I go to whatever activity in several activities I'm doing I went to the mosque, I went to like several gathering about whatever activity about immigrant right. And I came also for Hello West Harvard for the language at the time, and I came also for a lot of activity that I still talk to people. It's fortunate for me that I have a chance to talk with people directly about whatever issue. Then just keep on just smile either in the bus, in the train station, in the market. This is what the good thing. Even when I stop by somewhere, mostly they are nice, and sometimes people stop me asking me about $1, $2. if I give, and one time when I don't have money, and then I don't get any job, and then you have to get money to. You're so funny. I ask money. I don't get any job, but you ask money for me. And then I need the money from you. I get your money. You're funny. This is so. One time there's one of the guy is cold weather, right? Somebody and asking something, and then hug me, and it's dangerous. You hug you is okay, hug me, and it's fine, no problem.
When you sort of realized that you were going to have to sort of claim sanctuary and move into the church, what did that process look like? Like how long did you have to sort of move your whole
life? Before this, I'll go to New York to see my lawyer, attorney. My attorney is very nice. He's always go to most of his time is in the court most of the time, and who prepare is the attorney, his partner. It's not really good to me so far as I know, and probably because of the secretary to work with, it's not really good, the secretary. This is why when I leave, I talk to him. You have to know that I have no choice. I have to leave you because I know you want to work for me, but you are in the court all the time. Who prepare for this court hearing is other people. Even I cannot see. Most of the time it's been blocked by the secretary and the staff who work with. I would come and then finally cannot see. It's very disturbing. In 2 years, I get nothing, or just stay removed. I remind my lawyer, this is the year that you can file my case. And she didn't listen. Want to get much better case, and finally we have no chance when they make the decision. Even 1 month before that, that I don't know. This is because the staff wrongly put the expired form in my case, because the form that has been signed is expired in March. And I filed in June, but they have the form also expired in July. This is why when I want to the decision in October, I changed with another lawyer. The lawyer cannot do anything because the form, no new form. That the last form that has been published, and the new form just has been issued again at the time I came in the sanctuary. Does that? This is why by intention, they want to kick me out. And I feel so upset when the people who is from the what do you call the speaker of them telling that it's already exhausted. How come exhausted? My lawyer never make a full court hearing. You understand? Even can't explore anything. Why other people can get to it? It's like something. Other people nothing can get into it. It's not come to my sense. It doesn't come to my sense. This is why I said, okay. And then finally, we find somebody else and to track the whole thing. And the lawyer report do something for the police report at that time. And this is the reason. I still believe that there is something wrong. What is wrong? I want to know this. I want to know the truth. Because, the university cheating me, the professor not let me go it, but my friends can get into it. It's hurt me, I know I know that he has difficulty at the time, but still let me do it and let her do it. But when I came there, they don't let me do it. And the same thing finally also I feel the same. I don't know whether related or not, I completely don't know, But I believe they are playing politics, that's it. Playing politics, there's no right or wrong, right? Yeah.
How long did you sort of know from the moment you realized that you were going to have to move into the church? Like how long did
very short, very, very short. Even I was already get into for the work permit, for the work permit for the my work permit is still eligible until October, but I have to leave at the time 9, and then I went to the fingerprint at the time, and on the fingerprint for the work permit, right? And but the expectation can change something at the time, and then finally we have to wait again for the another avenue, like the U visa we call that, because after I realized I'm eligible for U visa, I still wait also, and this is the reason. Yeah.
So now that you're here, what is your daily life look like?
Yeah, I have feel positive, always positive. Whatever something in my brain like negative, even in the front I could sometimes talk to people even upset, but I feel positive. Whatever that, because many times I have my wife sometimes is different idea than myself. This is why you never enemy get enemy. If I get problem with somebody, she make friend, and she make problem, I make friend. This is why you never have get enemy. You understand? Because we have a different idea. This is the importance of friend after life. Because people sometimes, when you are not in the very, you see people sometimes arguing about little things and killing each other. It's completely wrong, right? After that, regret, right? Because when you kill people, why people get killed need to go to the prison? Because we don't want people, they keep killing people, right? Yeah. This is why even in my religion, hurting people is not right. Even you talk behind the back, it's the same. You eat the dead body of your brother or your sister. This is the way in my religion. This is why some people don't understand what is part of my belief.
It sounds to me like your faith really sort of helps you through these trials.
Yeah, because it's mostly if I feel upset night, I'm praying. I'm fasting. Fasting is when we are fasting, we forget about, because dunya mean something that material thing. Just I focus in my prayer. I focus in my prayer, and finally I feel this is the way that I prayer. And also fasting is good thing, because the rule is my region. We are fasting. You have to control your anger. It's not meaning you're fasting, but you have also to control your anger. Try to avoid negative things. That's why in here, because I don't want to explain too much. Here is got to say, I don't need to talk when I'm fasting, because that's the only way to avoid negative. Because the negative affect your brain. This is the reason,
So it sounds like you despite everything, you do really keep a positive demeanor.
Yeah, I keep positive. That's why I talk to people. How do you feel? You see, if you go, for example, you go to by plane, you go by train, you don't see mostly the same. It's the same like you go by plane. It's still the same all the time, and pretending you're in the sea. You get the same, and you have to use idea. This is why I teach my student. Bring your idea, your imagination. Sometimes they wrongly interpret, sometimes something that not come to my sense in certain area. There's this animal. This animal is dead, but I'm lying. You're lying, not the lying is not good. You have to say that something that goes to the same, the same situation, right? What I mean is bring the situation there to here, but it's proper with the situation. It's not meaning something that there is to bring here. Like animal is not in that place.
When you're here, do you have a lot of interaction with sort of like the outside world, or do you feel really sort of closed off from?
No, I talk to people needed to talk, because I have a very difficult case to remember everything, paperwork, whatever. Sometimes I have to make it together, because when I just suddenly left my home, even I only bring the material what is needed, but we have other material at home in case needed for the court hearing. Who knows, right? Because in the news is different with the court. You have to remember what I talk in the news is not the same when you go to the court.
Do you follow the news? Like, are you following sort of?
Yeah, once a week is enough. When you see, you can get the idea, because you see the news before, right? You can get the pattern of the news. It's my point of view is news is important only for to get the idea, because when you see, because I'm here in US, right? So pattern is the same. Because what they say is not the same the reality. In 2001, they said it's closed door, right, to immigration. But my friend, a lot of people coming. I don't want when they come. You don't believe when they ask you years later, like coming in, right? And say again locked and coming again. What's going on? When something happened, yeah. If closed door is closed door, stop. Taking care of people is here first, whatever, Yeah. And this is why when they say, I take their job, you think I get the job. You lost the job, I lost the job. Right?
Yeah.
I get educated, they cannot do anything. Educated, the same thing going down. Yeah. The way how they treat immigrants. If they treat young people also not good, young people get the same problem. It's why when doing for what do you call in immigration policy, don't be happy when certain part of fraction of the immigration always there's a fact that has been losing. Focus in the DACA, child without complaint coming in. Focus on all people, affect again other people, right? It's the real thing. And always, because the country has the budget, limited budget. Whatever they have a lot of money, they have priority which one they want to put. Right? You want to put this at the cost of others, right? You cost focus in the defense, of course you get less in the other part, welfare probably. Yeah, probably want to put equal, and then there's other part when you go to the every faction of we see from the macro economy, like you want food or you want. This is sometimes they say gun or food, and if you put a war and this less linear, and you want to do a defense, less than the other, and always like that. And even in life, you have to put priority, right? Yeah, this is why in life, yeah. I have a question. If, for example, you get a chance to be success, do you want to do success or you want to fulfill that? Which one is success or fail? Right? And some people, okay, want to success, but what is behind that? The consequence of success. If you fail, probably good for you, and you lesson to it. But sometimes also not. But what you do? And in a very difficult situation, where you probably you put in the middle, right? Sometimes no decision is also decision. Like immigration in 2001, during Bush administration, the president not make decision, right? The Congress, U.S. Congress, Senate, and make decision. I know they want to do ABC, finally, but they are not agree each other. Okay? Go during Obama administration, the same thing also. And they do for the healthcare, because I know we can understand healthcare is for everybody. But immigration, later on. Do you think immigration take advantage of it? I don't think so. Because they are scared want to use the healthcare, right? So far as I know, very rare immigrant use. If they know the impact will happen to them. But what the reason, because they know what's going to happen, they were not using, Even me at the time still, because I pay the tax as a security also. I pay the tax, I follow the rule, whatever. But unfortunately something happened like this, and it really, I don't know what to say.
Do you think that being a Muslim, being from a Muslim country, played into your case in any way?
I really don't know completely, because not all ICE people bad, right? Not all ICE people good, because I know who is arrested people. Sometimes they don't, without reason, they arrest people. But who's being in the detention is very different people. Sometimes they can joke, they with the people. Yeah, they're not, they're human being, whatever, Yeah. The immigrant is bad, ICE bad. It's not really, because they're human being, whatever human being. How you approach people. In my point of view, approach people, that's most important. That's why I say positive where I go. Even many times facing somebody who is in the subway in New York, I don't know people who is keep talking, like drunken people. What do you say? Or I keep silent and just smile and don't say anything, because I will accept you, right?
You don't seem to personally hold ill will toward like individual people in ICE, or
no, because could be based on the message. Who knows, right? Could be not because of because when we see the whole picture, probably not they are their own. Could be they do also to take advantage. I know somebody who take advantage. I know in my case, somebody take advantage in my case. Yeah, it's not come to my sense. But people who is in the, what do you call, people who is in the place is, because they this the way that already. What is behind it, I don't know. Could be it's their policy, something that what's it called? Unwritten rule. We call unwritten rule on it for them. That I cannot touch that. You know? Like here I have unwritten rule also, I cannot touch that. I cannot explain. Right? Every day is written rule that we have to follow. Because we are some Muslim, right? As a Muslim, I know we follow the God ruling, but also we have to follow the rule of the place, the rule of the country. Right? Like or don't like, I still have to follow. But who knows is the lawyer. Because whatever I know, I cannot do anything. You see? Whatever I fight, it's nothing. But if it's the lawyer, it's quite different. I talk in front of the lawyer, it's different. After I realize it's the lawyer is. Who knows what's going on?
What's something that you think it's important for people to understand about being undocumented in the U.S.?
Sanctuary is a place for whoever in the legal case not solved yet need to be. This is why the more detention they have, the more sanctuary they have to get it. It's not fair. It's a lot of detention. And sanctuary cannot. You have to be treated equally. You understand? You have to treat equally detention and sanctuary equally. The rule of I cannot go to the sanctuary. The same thing, people from the sanctuary cannot go there. That cannot go there. Right? Other group of people must respect the sanctuary also.
And what would you say to people who are maybe skeptical of folks who claim sanctuary? Do you have any sort of message?
This is why I give the input also, not just I stay there or just you like no clue. If you are educated, you give the input. Either you stay in sanctuary, you are stay in detention. Do what you can do. If you cannot speak up, write down. Because there is the way to communicate. Write down what you do to feel it. Talk to people, the proper people. I know this time. Why? They don't want to listen to senator. They don't listen to their boss. Even their boss, they don't want to listen. I know some of the boss, they're talk about the people. They don't want to listen. What's going on? Drive me crazy. What happened? Something going on.